Hey, everybody. Cheers. An afternoon edition of Denver After Dark because I'm going to be traveling tonight. If you don't know me, former congressman from Virginia, former J6 senior technical advisor, former military and intelligence officer, worked at the National Security Agency, current CEO of a pretty radical technical company, and co owner of Silverback Distilleries in Virginia and Pennsylvania with my wife, Christine. Pretty much, a self identified Renaissance man. And today, as many know, I'm a huge debunker of conspiracy theories. Um, but it's hard not to believe in bizarre, evil-minded aliens when Stephen Miller is around, and everybody's aware of Stephen Miller. Guy looks like sort of an emaciated Eddie Munster or Nosferatu without vitamins. Um, Stephen Miller has been pretty bizarre today. Really cool by having this setup, as you can see, I have my Denver After Dark setup, my laptop right here where I can actually look at it. We had a couple things happen the last couple of days with Stephen Miller. I think everybody needs to know about our alien friend. And everybody knows that I think this UAP, UFO, NHI, non-human intelligence stuff is poppycock, and we can go into that another day. The alien bullshit. Where is that disclosure? But I am going to disclose to you how insane Stephen Miller is. But actually, I think we need to start looking at sort of the word evil, because stupidity and evil can be closely linked. Also, somebody who really has no moral compass whatsoever, and somebody that I think probably is a danger to the United States of America based on the fact that he's simply parroting what Donald Trump wants him to. And a couple things happen, and there's so much to go over, but I like to keep these very short, very specific, very facts based. Is that Stephen Miller said that reparations should be made available to Americans impacted by immigration, and went on a bizarre rant that public schools used to work before, people came here illegally, and really the xenophobic, racist, sort of nativist, white nationalist thing is what Stephen Miller is. You are what you do. And what he does is talk about how really white people should be the only people in America. And this ball headed, weird ass human being is sort of an intellectual, I would say, icon for many people on the far right. And I think that's a shame because when you have somebody that's stupid, it's really insane that you think that many people would follow him. The other thing, though, that's pretty dangerous, right? You're talking about he's actually aligning certain races, ethnicities, and things against each other. But even worse is this continuation of the conspiracy theory that January 6th was peaceful and that the election was stolen in November of 2020, which he came out, said that also, said that deportees to El Salvador were treated no better than January 6th defendants. They did not get due process. Okay, that's a lie. I was there. I also know what they did. I saw the charging documents. These were criminals, but it's worse than that. Like, God damn, how could it be worse than that? This guy's a racist. He's a nativist. He's sort of the new iteration of the Know Nothings, the party from back in the day, right? But he's also a conspiracy theorist, either specific liar, sort of like this impish Goebbels-like propaganda minister that runs around doing these type of things to try to sort of set the framework for insanity, white nationalism, and some of these bizarre policies that you're seeing. The reason it's worse than even him denying the reality of the election in 2020 or talking about how immigrants have ruined this country and there should be reparations for white folks, Americans, could be black folks too, great. What's amazing is that he is signaling to every single white nationalist, evangelical, every person that voted for Trump that the January 6th election was stolen from the deep state and globalists. And all this is wrapped up into a single message. And this is why you need to be confrontational. And this is why you need to push straight ahead in the things that you're doing and why I'm so serious about what I'm talking about now. We can laugh at this. We can laugh at this. But Stephen Miller talking about January 6th being a stolen election is no different than somebody telling you that they were abducted by Bigfoot. It's that ridiculous. It's ludicrous. It's not based in science. It's not based in data. It's not based in fact. The thing is, 77 million people that voted for Trump think this is still correct. We are not righting this ship. We don't have press that are brave enough to say that Stephen Miller might literally be insane. And Stephen, you are. He's a scumbag, and that's facts based. So today is on Denver After Dark as we're talking about this. I need everybody to understand that it's not just a specific message that they're talking about if you're talking about January 6th election being stolen or that it was better before immigrants. It's the fact that they're actually continuing the fantastical conspiratorial far right leaning white nationalist way of looking at America and trying to appeal to those that are conspiratorial minded when it comes to deep state globalists or this global world order that's actually trying to take over our country. And they're still trying to do it, regardless of the fact that Republicans have the executive branch, the judicial branch, and the legislative branch. So there you go. Look up what Stephen Miller is saying. Track that because that is the thrust of the Trump administration because he is the lead in this kind of craziness. And we are still fighting conspiracy theories today. So, with that, it's going to get worse before it gets worse, but we're here to try to make it better after that. Cheers. Mm. It's always nice to have a shot of whiskey in the evening. And I appreciate all of you. We did it in 6 minutes or so. So, this was rock and rolla. You have a good day. And please comment and please let me know what else you want me to talk about, and I will talk about it. Thank you guys. Denver out. Please join Denver After Dark next time.